Okay.
Okay. You figured something out?
So to put it in perspective, and this is just a weird fucking perspective. Getting hit with that sheet of aluminum broadside, right there, like just flat on. Like say it's 7 feet, it's 6 feet tall, it's 6 foot long, and it's 3 feet wide, and it's going terminal velocity.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like if someone made an outline of my body and threw 725 baseballs at me in that outline at 83 miles an hour at once. Damn. So yeah, you'd die.
Yeah, you'd be dead. Yeah, death would be inevitable.
It would be like you got stoned.
It would be like
somebody stoned you to death. Like bared you up to the neck and threw rocks at you till you were dead.
Not the good kind of stoned, the bad kind of stoned.
Yeah, I'm about to get good kind of stoned in a minute, but yeah, that's exactly what that would be. It's because it's 420 CDT right now. Blaze it, you know, like.
Joe, we're not talking about cat porn. I'm sorry to interrupt you first, but we're not talking about cat porn.
I loaded your stream just to type cat porn in chat, so.
No cat porn. No.
So, what's your favorite cat porn?
My favorite cat porn is the one that we do not talk about ever again.
Mine's gotta be.
Oh my God. Fucking guy.
No, we won't. We don't have to talk about cat porn. I'm sorry.
But no, the monkey need help. Yeah, was it actually a monkey that was just like fucking around with a phone, or did somebody actually need help and we were just we were too late? The police assumed wrong.
You want me to do what with your ass?
What? No, the police assumed wrong. Do you think that somebody actually got caught kidnapped in a zoo at a golf court, or do you think a monkey was just hitting a phone?
Well, yeah, monkey was probably, honestly, the monkey may have grabbed the phone, and I'm thinking the iPhone, if you hold the side button for like 10 seconds or whatever, it fucking does the little emergency thing or whatever on the iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, 100%. Monkey, if it was a monkey, could have contacted the police. Do I think that's what happened? I mean, I'm not going to do the investigation on who owned this zoo, who was that guard, who were the officers. That's not my job.
Yeah, whose phone was it, actually?
Yeah, I'll let a journalist who's crazy enough to do that, you know? I'm not a journalist.
The phone had to belong to somebody. Who owns the phone, Zoo? Who is the owner of the phone? Because I understand that not everything that I want to do is something that people want to watch, but I also can't just sit here and go, I'll do everything and anything that you guys want, because then I'm just gonna fucking hate my life and I'm gonna be stuck playing, like, I don't know, Fortnite or fucking Apex or something that Yig keeps bringing up as Overwatch. It's like, no, I don't want to play Overwatch. Like, if I just gave in to whatever people wanted to see, I'd be playing games that I fucking hate, that are popular.
I don't think that I would do that, because when I think about the people that I care about seeing my content, are the people who already watch my content.
Yeah, you know? and that's
and if you thought about it like that, like if you only thought about like what me or Mark or it and you yourself or like anybody else is gonna watch your content that you know, like, and have been there watching it for a while, it's like, well, what do they like to see?
Yeah, and those definitely are the people I care about. I'm just saying, like, if I broadly took on the mantle of playing only what people wanted to see, then a group of randoms could just come in and be like, we like Fortnite, we like Fortnite.
Don't go to like the top 9 on trending and say, hey, you know, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and I don't do that because honestly, most of the time, the top 9 games on trending are games I don't fucking like. Or I have no interest in playing. It's sad, but it's true. I don't like to play, like, games based upon fads or something. Like, if there's a new game that's coming out that ends up being popular that I just intended to play anyway, awesome. Great. I'm not gonna go reinstall Fortnite just because it had a new update and people are watching it now. Like, no, I'm good. I
Lynn just told me she fucked up and she didn't even have a game installed, but she had like files from like Final Fantasy that were on her fucking computer that were like 150 gigs.
Damn.
Yeah, so she just fucking freed up 150 gigs worth of space of just games that weren't installed.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes.
Welcome to PC gaming problems.
One of my biggest pet peeves about PC gaming that I never had to worry about with consoles is how a game ran.
She's calling me a rat now too. We know she's the biggest snitch in our RPE group, and she's calling me a rat.
Damn. I mean, to be fair, I feel like you both definitely have done a fair share of snitching. I know that there was at least 1 or 2 times where I've done a job with Todd and he just outright in front of the hostage goes, "Hey, Julia!" It's like, okay, buddy, thanks.
Well, you know, sometimes for Percocet. Molly Percocet. Mask off. Fuck it, mask off.
Just think about, like, the crazy... Dude, honestly, like, it's gotten to the point where, like, out of character, I'm in, like, this, like, limbo, where out of character, Julia's clean record is such a hindrance on some of the shit I want to do. But also, on the flip side, I also don't just want to hand away the W. Like, I don't think that any W's or L's should just be handed to people in RP. There's got to be effort on both sides for that to happen.
I just lost $1.5 million worth of equipment and drugs, and so weapons. So I can tell you right now, it's not worth having the record. So be happy there.
Well, I mean, and, you know, I mean, the thing with the record, too, is, like, they can't really... I keep all my illegal shit in my character's apartment. Because they can't get into your apartment unless you're in there. So, and you let them in. Yeah. Via the ringing the doorbell mechanic, so... I'm not saying that that's necessarily... I'm not saying that's, like, a meta reason as to why I kept my shit in there. The reason why I kept my shit in there is because I knew at some point that raiding was gonna be a thing, like in character, like I knew at some point it was gonna be a thing, and then I also saw like how many times they were doing SWAT trainings, because typically when they do a SWAT training, it's somehow advertised by other people on Twitter in city. Usually it's like somebody posting a picture with the ARs, or like somebody on Twitter mentions that they're busy doing something with the police or something. So like in character, I knew they were gearing up to start being able to raid people. And I also know that the city does not charge you for moving your apartment. So if they ever get sus of me, I can just move my fucking apartment around.
Man, I mean, it is your off the book storage, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, so that's why I keep my illegal shit in there, like my guns and stuff and everything that I like cared about losing. I mean, there's still stuff in my actual house that I care about losing, but none of it's like illegal unless you want to say like my tablets that I got from robbing houses are illegal. But if a cop comes in there and doesn't know that that's from robbing a house, then that's not really illegal. Like 2 or 3, but that's not the point. The point is like...
Oh, that's like nothing. That's like theft under 500, Julio.
I know, but what I'm saying is like I have like rings and the tablets and chains from robbing houses. I have a bunch of shit in there that I'm eventually going to sell at the pawn shop for money. Like if that shit got... None of that's really illegal. And if it got taken, I'd be pretty pissed.
It's just your nice stuff that I bought you, you know?
Actually, that's the stuff I spent like 4 hours grinding out at the Rock. You didn't buy me shit.
They'd be like, where are you getting those tablets? The pawn shop?
Yeah, where are you getting those tablets? Sometimes my stepdad gives them to me. Who's your stepdad? You know who my stepdad is. I'm not gonna say who he is.
I'm not calling him that. I'm not saying that.
Who's your stepdad? My stepdad is Catman.
No, he's not.
My stepdad is Catman.
Believe me.
My stepdad is Catman.
You're the kid in Invader's Zim that nobody believed.
What's Catman's legal name? I don't know. He's just Catman.
Sheeple.
Who's your stepmom? The Ginger.
It's not the only
Sunny?
one.
No, I don't think it's Sunny. There's some lady who calls herself the Ginger. I've never met my stepmom, the Ginger. No, what was that crime name you gave Sunny? It was like Foxy Lady or something like that.
No, she's not me. Wolfie.
Wolfie, that's right. Who's your mother? Well, my mother's dead, but my stepmother is Wolfie. It's like, who's Wolfie? I don't know. My parents are Catman and Wolfie, man. I don't know. What do you want from me? We're done. We're done. Thank you all so much for watching the podcast. I appreciate it. Check out twitch.tv/first one to die. That's 2 1 number ones, not the word first.
Yeah, just how it's spelled out there. Do you have a shout out command?
I don't.
I'm gonna write you one, or I'm gonna get my mods to write you one.
But I will do this. I think I did that right. Yep, I think I did that right. Let's hope that this works. There we go. There's his Twitch. Go give it a follow. He's been an amazing guest, although we talked about cat porn for too long. So thank you all so much for watching the podcast Aftershow.
If I'm live over there and you guys want to talk about cat porn, we can talk about it. We can't post links. We can't show it. I don't think. I think I'm gonna get in trouble for that. But we can talk about it. As far as I know, I can describe anything. I just can't show it.
Yep, there you go. Twitch.